And number 23, Dylan Levitt, who's a youngster with Manchester United. His 9th cap. Been out on loan. They referred to him in Old Trafford terms as the new Michael Carrick. Here's the authentic and one and only Gareth Bale having to give way in these last 5 minutes, having missed one genuine chance that Wales might have equalised with. David Brooks comes on. Brooks, who was born in England, opted for Wales. His mum is Welsh. Ben Davies, very Welsh, but spent part of his childhood in Denmark, and he actually looks at his football development as that was an important stage. He played a lot of indoor football in Scandinavia, and Joe Allen's off for young 20-year-old Dylan Levitt. 4 minutes plus added time to make a name for themselves. And the goal scorer is replaced. Gaetano Castrovilli is another player who wasn't in the original squad. He replaced Pellegrini on the very day before the tournament started, actually. So all the backup boys, where possible, getting a bit of game time under Roberto Mancini.
Yeah, and that's handy. You never know when you're going to need them again. Further on in this tournament, good to get a touch of the ball.
And more indication of the fellowship that is a very important part of this team. Three 3-0 against Turkey, 3-0 against Switzerland. That on the back of a 4-0 warm-up game against the Czech Republic, who've had a very good tournament to this point. That's a compliment as well. Also a psychological advantage should they meet later in the competition.
They've shown a great resilience out there, Wales. Right up against it after that sending off, but their heads haven't dropped at all. Had the best chance with 10 men. Gareth Bale volley.
To be fair to Italy, though, they haven't invited pressure. They haven't sat deep. And they obviously want the win. They don't absolutely need it. Belotti. Verratti this time, but it was the wrong option to have the shot. Thought he saw a gap, and there wasn't one. Chiesa. Here's Belotti. Well, that could have taken Wood by surprise. That's very much Andrea Belotti. Takes the shot early. How he gets a lot of goals.
Yeah, he's worked really hard out there. Just a lack of quality at times, but that's instinctive, isn't it? The turn of the shot, plenty of power. Straight downwards, though.
"90 seconds away from the end of the regulation 90 minutes. The referee didn't add on any time at the end of the first half. There haven't been too many stoppages in the second half, but there have been a lot of substitutions. Oh, well, how about this? He's giving Salvatore Sirigu the last minute stoppage time for Gianluigi Donnarumma. I'd be surprised if an injury is involved, but we don't know. If not, it's sentimentality, you could only think, keeping all the plates spinning in terms of happy players.
Looks that way.
Sirigu now plays for Torino, 27th cap. On the day Donnarumma took his total to 29. 12 years difference in age. The older man is the one in goal as the replacement, Verratti. hard for Wales in this heat to sum up the energy to press and try and mount a turnover counter-attack just to get the ball. As it stands, they're still looking at second place in the group. There's no doubt about the winners. Castrovilli trying to make the most of his few minutes. 3 added minutes. Ferrati.
It's been a great exercise for Italy this though, hasn't it, if they end up winning it. So many players got on the pitch, touching the ball, no injuries really to speak of that we know of. Kept the ball rolling with a victory, it seems.
Remember, this will be 11 in a row without conceding a goal, unless something dramatic happens in the last 2 minutes here. Ferrati. Wales might be hearing news from Baku that this is good enough for them. Cristante, and Ward was a bit fortunate with the way it came off his save, but there was no one quite following up in that part of the penalty area for Italy.
No, not the best struck shot, but
there's Belotti.
Raspadori goes to ground there, and as does Belotti. He gets away with it, Danny Ward.
Game's still going on in Baku, but as it stands, you're looking at the top 2 teams in Group A here. Not going to have too much work to do, Sirigu.
Well, Belotti's come very close to scoring today. He'll be disappointed he hasn't found the back of the net.
It was just a collision really on Raspadori with Connor Roberts. 30 seconds left. It's not been the swagger, hasn't needed to be the swagger of Italy in the first 2 games. They were good enough to get a goal when Wales had 11 men, and they haven't needed to punish them when they went down to 10.